Tim.
Wait, what?
Tim.
Adam,
Tim.
what?
Tim.
Adam.
Tim.
What do you want, Adam?
I won. You know I won. I won the predictions. I am the greatest predictor of predictions ever. I won so hugely.
Adam, I'm pretty sure you lost.
Nope. I declared it last week that I won, and therefore I won. This is how it works, Tim.
You know, Adam, you're right.
Yeah?
I want you to meet my friends, though.
Oh, who are these guys in white?
Oh, these are the certification. You need to go with them so they can certify
Okay.
your victory.
Oh, yeah, you guys know it. Don't you know? You
Yep.
know it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get this. Ow, yeah, let's get this win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that Adam's been taken care of, and your new predictions champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You know what time it is. It's time for a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And we have a show for you guys this week. I mean,
I swear, like, this is like the first show that really nothing happened. Big.
No.
I mean, we've had shorts on news during this pandemic time, but nothing like this.
Nope. Nothing at this level, really.
So,
Kind of
like,
a quiet week.
yeah, which makes me scared for tomorrow.
I know.
I swear
Right
to God-
after we
Yeah.
record.
I swear to God, if something breaks tomorrow, it's like what was the operation in June that broke the day after like we recorded about the women wrestling being like abused.
Oh, the Speak Out movement.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. It started breaking as we were like
Yeah, a little bit like but
near
then,
the end of the show, and then as we
then-
were recording,
and then the next day it
just blew up.
blew up.
and then we got to actually talk about it the week after.
Yeah, because it was still kind of blowing up because there
Yeah.
were still people a week later. I just had that feeling that this might happen. Not necessarily something that bad, like
no.
the revelation of the industry.
No,
more specifically in England.
No.
But there were issues here in America too. But
No,
I just
this-
had a feeling something that big could break like tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to, but it just
NWA Impact and AEW form an alliance.
No. That's not big enough. It'd be AEW, Impact, NWA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Brit Pro Wrestling, AAA, form an alliance together.
Just out of the blue.
yeah. I'd be like, if I saw
okay.
that, I'd be like, Adam, I'm coming over.
We're recording the show now. Redo it.
Oh no, not redoing the show. We're just gonna do a second show.
Just adding a show to it.
We're just adding a show.
It's just the two of us going, oh my God, my
Wait,
pants.
this is-
They're so full.
It's 201 B.
Yeah. Oh, why are my pants so tight? That's all we're going to be talking about. This is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I'd be like
I'm going to
that
go
rate-
change my pants again.
Oh, you still have stuff that's clean?
Yeah.
No, I've been doing laundry all day.
It's just been right to the laundry.
Yeah. But I just feel like something like that could possibly happen. I swear to God, if it does, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But anyway, we have to go over the Survivor Series results.
Yes.
But there is an issue though. Like as much as Adam wants to declare his victory,
I mean, well, why not?
but the fact is, we don't actually know who each
No,
other predicted.
It seems that the predictions that we had last week were stolen out of this office, or somebody forgot to write them down.
Yeah, it's like we have no clue who won, who lost.
No idea.
So, you know, Adam, I know you like to write them down. We were using the internet for a while when I was in Florida. I could bring my laptop, but that means actually having to do something during these podcasts.
I know,
other than
instead of
talk
sitting there.
and just talking.
Ugh.
But what would be really helpful?
What?
If there was some kind of recording device that we could actually record our results.
Specifically audio recording.
Yeah, an audio device.
That way we could know exactly what we said at that moment.
Yeah, so that way when you're wrong and I'm right, I can prove it to you because
Right.
I'm always right.
No, I'll have to prove all the times that you are wrong, grossly wrong, disgustingly wrong.
I'm Irish. We're never wrong.
Hey, welcome
Or
to the club.
sober, which
Yeah.
means I'm actually really disappointing my Irish heritage right now.
I mean, I
because-
can't believe it, man. I am disappointing you.
Yeah, I'm actually sober, so I'm really insulting my heritage right there.
I can't believe you, man.
But yeah, so yeah, there only if there's a way, but because there is none, and we don't have no way of knowing who picked what,
Right.
in any way, shape, or form. It's not like it's on YouTube or anything.
So we're going to have to call it a draw.
Yeah, and that means if there's a draw, we have to hold up the predictions championship.
No one gets the belt.
Yeah, we do have war games coming up.
I mean, both of us are claim. It's like the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
I'm claiming it's mine. You're claiming it's yours.
We both have a belt that we're claiming as
The
champion.
buckle turns, management is telling us that neither one of us actually have the belt.
We're both idiots and we don't know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
But as the buckle terms management is us.
These things
Yeah,
happen.
I probably would understand the logic
I'm
better if I was actually
surprised-
was drunk.
I'm surprised they haven't fired either one of us yet.
Yeah. But we could use war games coming up. We could do that.
No,
that's
no,
that's gonna be an
no.
awesome show, but it's just not big enough.
No, it does not feel. I mean, we could add in TLC.
Really, you want to add in TLC? Well, we all know war games is probably gonna be awesome. Do you really think TLC is gonna be awesome? Really?
Look, I'm just
Okay,
adding.
in the famous words of the Miz. Really? Really?
I'm just trying to add. Why not the Super J Cup then? Add that in as
That
well.
would probably be awesome too, because it's actually how you do cruiserweights and junior heavyweights done right.
Yeah.
But it just
They're-
doesn't feel big enough.
All right.
I feel like we need a single event like over 2 nights to really lock this in as the
Tim,
True to champion.
Tim, we can't do that. We can't wait until July when the Alpaca Bowl comes back around.
And I was actually thinking of Wrestle Kingdom 15.
What?
Yeah, it's over 2 nights this year.
They're copying New England Wrestling Alliance at this point. That's
Adam.
seriously. I am grossly You know what?
Wrestle Kingdom 14 actually did it before you, but anyway, 2 nights of some of the greatest matches of the year
Yes.
happening at the beginning of the year, which is really weird.
Yeah, I know. It happens so early in the year
I know.
that I'm just like, it's the end of.
You know where you have a classic matchup that you have to watch. If when it comes to reward season, people are still considering that up for the match of the year.
We're like, crap. That's in a couple of days.
Like that happened a year ago, and we're still talking about that as a match of the year candidate.
Or accidentally trying to include that month's matches.
Yeah. But I think that would be a great way to find out who the truly undisputed prediction. No, my bad. I messed up on that one. The truly undisputed as the buckle turns predictions champion.
Yes.
Because here at as the buckle turns, we don't have short names for anything.
No, not at all.
Especially when we have Zop Gaming Fantasy Books AEW fantasy booking for a show
Yeah.
at one point.
No, no.
We don't know anything short. But
I mean, New England Wrestling Alliance was only shortened because Jedi was unable to say the original name of the Northeast Atlantic Coast Championship Wrestling. He thought it was too much.
so, but you know what? There's a chance though, even though it's a 2-night event, there's a chance we could draw.
What?
So I think we need to. We're gonna still do the predictions for
Okay.
the next 3 shows. I think we need some stakes.
Well, I mean, Just let me run down to the store.
Not those kind
You
of
want
steaks.
no.
But, I'm more than happy to go grab one, and I'll have those kind of steaks too.
Ribeye,
Yes.
Wagyu.
Actually, no. Can I get a T-bone?
Oh, you terrible human. Ugh.
You're just pissed off because it's expensive.
No, it's cheaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ribeye is one of the most expensive.
Well, no, T-bone's expensive too.
Yeah, they're okay. Eh.
Okay, depending on when you're buying them. Sometimes they're cheaper. Sometimes they're more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Wagyu ribeye. Mm.
You know what? You know what I want?
I want Kobe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want Kobe.
Too bad he crashed.
But anyway,
Harder than Owen Hart. But it was a work, ladies and gentlemen. It was a work.
this is why we don't have any fans.
Still waiting for that to happen. 20 plus years we've been waiting now.
You know, if we were good thing we don't record this live on Twitch, because if we had people in there, they would immediately leave the room.
I know.
But so I'm thinking the stakes we should have, unlike Survivor Series that had no stakes whatsoever. Whoever wins the most matches over the next 3 prediction shows.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
shows, matches overall.
Okay. All right. I like that.
They get one match during the Wrestle Kingdom's predictions that they can stamp that says the other person cannot pick that same person.
Ooh.
So, like what normally happens, you have your idea and you're convinced that that person's going to win. I go off on a spiel on why I think this other one.
It
You
sounds
love
really great. I like what you've told me, and then I change my pick.
Yes, and then you happen
And
to
then I agree with you.
and then if you happen to have won the more matches,
Yeah.
you could then say, you know what, I like that. Oh, by the way, here's the card that says I get the one pick that you can't agree
Putting the
with,
card in.
and I go fuck you, or the vice versa. I do
Exactly.
that. But I think that way it'll help make at least one matchup on that card where someone cannot pick, regardless.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So,
Just a little over a month away.
but if we end up tying in the number of matches of those 3 shows, we'll come up with some kind of
We will literally flip a coin.
yeah, we'll flip a coin, or we won't do that simulation because Adam sucks at it.
Oh my God, that thing is evil.
He's just terrible.
It hates me.
I try to tell you, don't think of what should happen. Think what the machine would do, and you'll be fine.
The problem is I don't understand the machine.
Either do I. I just go like, okay. I look at the machine and go like, okay, it's Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. Obviously, Brock should win this. But it's a machine. That means there's equal possible chance that Jinder Mahal could win this. I'm going with Jinder, and Jinder wins.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. But that's how
doesn't.
But that's how I won all the time. I wasn't trying to make logic out of the prediction. I was just trying to
It
guess what the
makes
machine
less
would pick.
sense than Vince McMahon's bookings.
Yes, it does. And that's hard to do, folks.
I know.
But since you can't wrap your brain around how to think like a machine would think.
Oh my God.
Wait, what does that say about me if I can figure out what a machine would think? Does that make me part machine?
No.
It just means I'm on a whole different level.
It just means that you have seen the Matrix, and therefore the agents have to finish you now.
They've tried. They fail.
Okay. Wait, what? Anyway,
But yeah.
let's.
So that's what's going. So going forward, that's what we're gonna be doing.
All right.
We'll figure out we'll find out a tiebreaker when if we get a tie between the number of matches.
And then come Wrestle Kingdom, we will be crowning
the
the undisputed. No, I want to add another word in there. The
heavyweight champion.
The undisputed heavyweight world as the buckle turns predictions championship.
Yes. Well, don't worry. There'll still be the as the buckle turns predictions champion.
Yeah.
This is gonna be as the buckle turns the world as the undisputed world heavyweight world as the buckle turns championship.
Predictions championship.
So, take that, Russell Talk, in your that championship.
We're adding so many words.
That I can't even get them in the right order.
I know. I'm gonna have to write them down. Oh my God.
But you know what's gonna happen?
You know what?
You're just gonna lose it, and we're not gonna. We'll just We'll make it up. This championship's name will change every time we say it because we won't remember it.
Or will it?
Because we will write it down and we'll lose the piece of paper.
Or, okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Outside of that, Adam, so how much news do we have? We gotta have at least a lot.
But we should go over the results of Survivor Series.
Yes.
I almost said SummerSlam.
Yes.
That would be horrible.
That's just how much we are actually invested in this pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Survivor Series happened. Don't care. You care, Adam?
Nope, not
Okay.
really.
All right,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
the one thing I cared about was Undertaker officially retiring.
Yeah, that was weird how they did that. 45 minutes, it was because every single member of the Bone Street crew and other people had to have their entrance, only to vanish for a video package.
Yep.
To Vince come out, who vanished for Undertaker to come out.
Yep.
Okay. So what else do we have on the news cycle?
No, let's go over the card. Let's go over the rest of the card, though. So we had
Why? We don't care.
I mean, people want to know.
If people want to know, they'll tune in.
Look, they'll tune into a different podcast.
They'll tune into the actual show, the actual pay-per-view.
Ooh, fair enough. All right, so we had on the pre-show, we had an 18-man dual brand battle royale, which had no stakes to it whatsoever, won by The Miz.
Like this entire card, this entire show.
Then to kick off the show officially, we had the 5-on-5 men's Survivor Series elimination match, which took all of 19 and a half minutes. And Team Raw ran the fuck over Team SmackDown.
Well, what did you expect? Otis was on Team SmackDown.
Yeah. King Corbin,
See-
Seth Rollins. Really, like, Kevin Owens and Jey Uso should have been able to get something done.
So what would made really a lot of sense if Tucker, who just turned on Otis,
Yeah.
was on the Raw one.
Would have made some sense.
But that's why they don't care about Tucker.
No. They barely care about Otis.
Well, no, Vince cares about Otis. That's why
They
he kept this.
really don't care about Aleister Black, who, by the way, if you haven't figured this out yet, hasn't been on TV for a while.
We'll get there in a few minutes, but yeah, this is a tease. Anyway, so what's the next matchup?
Then we got the champion versus champion tag team match of the Street Profits taking on the new Gears of War 5 day.
Yeah, they came. Okay, can you explain to me this? Why
Yeah.
on SmackDown when the New Day came out to the ring, Big E didn't go out with them, but for this one, he could.
Because it's a dual brand event.
But-
he was able to be there for it.
But New Day of Kofi and Woods are from Raw, and Big E's actually on SmackDown.
I know. Look,
Oh wait, this is WWE. Don't think. You're not supposed to use your brain.
So, no, not even moving forward. This is kind of a sidestep. I've heard through the rumors of the internet wrestling community
So everything that's not true.
that that Big E's push is already over. So just putting him back with the New Day makes the most sense.
Because in other words, so on SmackDown last week, his push wasn't over, but come by Survivor Series, we're not going to use him anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll just put him back together. He's still staying on SmackDown, but
Yeah.
oh god,
Yeah, exactly. It's
God.
kind of ridiculous, but it is. As a Gears of War fan,
No,
that entrance attire, super badass.
Yeah.
Fucking love it. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah. It's like imagine trying to have to print a New Day T-shirt.
Oh my god, it's an 11 color on a sweatshirt. I hate. Okay,
It's not like I brought that up because I knew firsthand that someone was trying to print that or anything.
I am so glad that I'm not up on. So as I've said many times, guys, you all know this. I'm a screen printer during the day.
You print T-shirts?
Yes.
How do they go through the printer?
Oh. Fuck you. We are. Those brand New Day X Gears of War 5 shirts and stuff, we're pumping those out right now. Awesome. We're getting them done. The problem is those fronts, like that big picture, that is 11 screens. Just to put things in perspective for everybody out there, that Stone Cold 316, the Austin 316 shirts, those are 2 screens. They are beautiful to set up. You could just go boom, boom, done. And you print out thousands of them, and it's no big deal. This New Day one is 11 screens with no distinct line barriers for each of the colors. Ah!
You know the person who designed that T-shirt has never ever once printed screen printing.
Oh no, of course not. No, it's a fucking 20-year-old graphic fucking designer, fucking sitting on his fucking balls and going, "I'm the greatest ever. Look at me. I can look at all the cool things I can design."
Because if they did, they would never design.
I know.
That name.
I mean, at the same time, thank you so much for giving us this awesome design.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to actually get myself one of them. Either as a sweatshirt or as a t-shirt. I don't know.
But anyway, yes.
Go out and buy them. They're awesome. You also keep me working.
But yeah, New Day lost.
Yeah, they did.
I knew that. So, what's the next matchup?
Then we've got the champion versus champion singles match of Bobby Lashley, the United States champion, taking on. Let me scroll down because holy crap, he's coming out with everyone. Against Sami Zayn. He defeated Sami Zayn, SmackDown's Intercontinental Champion, by submission.
Oh, wow. I think we actually called. Actually, that's the only thing I can actually remember calling.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yep. Then we got the champion versus champion. I really feel that, like, this Survivor Series, the show, should give, like, whatever brand wins here gets the main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah. We've said this every year that they've done this. They started this.
Yeah.
And put stakes on it. The winning brand gets WrestleMania.
Yep.
The main event. It's not that hard.
Nope. Whoever wins Royal Rumble gets to challenge for a title.
Survivor Series used to be the start of Road to WrestleMania.
Yes.
It was the very beginning of it. So you didn't have too much built into WrestleMania.
No, but you started setting up the rivalries here.
Yeah. You started to see at least a glimpse of where they may be going. And if an injury happened or someone else started to get really hot, they could adjust a little bit if they wanted to. But it was they usually had a good portion of what they were going to do. But no, because they're lazy and it's not like they have all year since the last WrestleMania to put next year's WrestleMania into place.
Yeah, no.
They have to wait until Royal Rumble.
Well, of course.
To kick it off.
So, this is champion versus champion again. Women's SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Raw, Asuka. Sasha Banks wins.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there.
5-on-5 women's.
Hey, look, Sasha won another match as a champion.
Yeah. 5-on-5 women's Survivor Series elimination match. This went longer than the men's. Where Team Raw won by technicality.
Yeah. Lana, who is because of Shayna and Nia, said she's not allowed to be part of the team and not allowed to tag in. She was banished to the stairs.
You will stay right here.
She cannot tag in. And because Shayna Baszler was disqualified because she didn't let go of her submission when they fell in the ropes. And then Nia Jax and Bianca Belair got double count out.
Yep.
Lana,
leaving the sole survivor of Lana,
who never tagged in, the winner.
I don't think she went through a table either.
No. She didn't go through.
Oh my God, what happened?
She broke the streak. Well, that's only because it only happens on Mondays.
Oh, okay.
And then she broke the streak on Monday.
Yeah, Monday she went through another table.
Yeah, so. But, oh, God. They think it's a good booking strategy. Oh. So you basically buried your rest of your women's division. Didn't we just cover how the WWE does not have the best women's division last week?
Yes, we did.
This literally just proves what we were talking about.
I know. And then the main event of Roman Reigns against Drew McIntyre.
I do believe you picked McIntyre to win, and I picked Roman. Who won?
I don't. Looks here. I'm seeing double DQ.
Yeah, sure it did.
Absolute double DQ.
Hey Adam.
Yeah.
Just want to remind you. I have one of those too. I can look that up.
I don't know what you're talking about. It also says here that I'm sorry. Scroll down a little bit. Tim did not pick Roman. He just sat there. Oh, okay. So yeah, you didn't. You just I lost the match. You didn't do anything, so don't worry about it.
So someone went to Wikipedia and literally wrote that in there.
God, whoever the smart people update these.
No.
Smart people.
Anyway, I will say this:
the smartest of people.
Would you call them hugely smart?
Well, I mean, it's Drew McIntyre's cousin, Drew McIntyre.
But would you say they're the hugely smart people?
Huge and smart.
Okay.
Bigly smart.
Bigly smart?
Yeah.
I will say this, the fact that Roman won the guillotine choke was pretty cool.
It was only a technical submission. Allegedly a technical submission.
Hey, he still won by a submission, which is giving him one more extra move.
I know.
Sorry, John. Roman's beating you. He now has 7 to your 6.
What? Yeah, John, give us a new move.
We need a move. We need the 7th move of damnation or something like that. Hey, stop looking at memes.
Yep. Nope. Stop looking at memes. Look away from those memes.
So Adam, how's your 2020 going?
Oh, it has felt like 2 years or more.
Only 2? It feels like 3 for me.
You know what, dude? I know that we're entering the end of November. December's right there.
Can't believe it though.
It's weeks. 5 weeks until Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I don't know how
it doesn't feel like it feels like that's another 6 months.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Like,
you asked me about August? That was 4 years ago. April though was 6 weeks ago.
See, here's
2020 sucks.
Yeah. See, 2020 has just dragged.
Dragged, jumped, and then dragged again.
Yeah, because when I moved back to here in August, I was like, okay, this is like, I can't believe it's so long. It's like, it feels like we're like another year until January. And now January is just around the corner.
Yeah,
I can't believe
it's right there.
Like, really? Was the special thing that happened on the first Tuesday of November, did that break the spell?
That felt like it was a year ago, though.
Yeah, but that felt like maybe that broke the spell of 20. Probably shouldn't say that.
No. Yeah, thank you. Start knocking on the woods.
Yeah, because knowing our luck, it's still 2020. They could come back with a vengeance.
2020 part 2.
Even though John Oliver did technically blow up 2020.
Return of 2020.
Well, it's not as bad as Kevin Nash's new movie, COVID-19 Invasion. I'm not joking about that.
I'm sorry. Whose movie?
Kevin Nash.
He's in a movie called COVID-19.
Yep.
The Invasion.
Something like that. And it's dealing with a Chinese bats invading.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Something like that.
Somebody paid to make that a movie.
Yep.
All right.
But the reason I brought this up is because where our 2020 sucked, someone has been having a great 2020. At least the last half of 2020.
What the hell? Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, can you stop having a great 2020? I mean,
well, it's the last half of 2020.
You come back from an Achilles tear. Some sports athletes will never come back from that one.
And win the tag team championships.
You are a playable character in Gears of War 5.
Your favorite game.
Well, my personal favorite game. It's one of my favorite of all times.
Well, one of his favorites.
Yeah, he's a fan of it too.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, G4 TV hires you.
Fuck you, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods. Well, congratulations.
At the same time, totally. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You are living up to every geek dream.
I don't want to know how many times you had to change your pants after you got that call.
Oh my God! Just the call for G4, I'd just be like, oh my God! I feel like Lacey Evans, just like,
oh my God!
Oh my God! I got the vapors.
I can just see you like it's like, hey Adam, this is G4. We'd love you to come on and host our show.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh God! Do we need to call 911? Are you having a heart attack? No, my pants got tight. So tight, so quick.
Yes. Like, what was that sound effect?
Don't worry about it.
It's like,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Just know I just gotta go change my pants.
I will be there. It'll be a wonderful time. Let's do this.
Oh God, I gotta change.
I'm sorry.
Glad I didn't change.
Could you say that back one more time?
Yeah.
Slower.
You're
We're bringing you on as a G4 TV presenter. Thank you.
Is Olivia Munn right there? Yeah. Could I speak to her?
Don't put her on the phone, though.
Don't put her on the
Just
phone.
have her yell
Hey,
at me
Olivia,
from a distance.
I don't want to talk to you. It's like, hi, Adam.
And I'm done.
Hey, Adam, congratulations coming to G4.
All right. This show has been full of potty humor.
Yeah.
Absolute potty humor. I can't believe it.
When is it not?
Yeah, we need to address these issues and move ourselves up. We need to be more civilized.
Adam,
Yes?
one of my running jokes for this show has been every time there's a 69 or a combination of a 6 and 9, I say bring on the 96 or 69 jokes.
No, you've said that about almost every number. Like, this is episode 201. You got something for this?
201 jokes?
Stop it. Stop it. No jokes. Anyway.
No, Lily, 201 actual jokes.
No, you don't.
I mean,
you have to save that up until episode 300.
No, see, Lily, it's just the same jokes from last week. I just added one.
We just added one. So when we get to episode 300 and I actually allow you to do that again, just like last week, you'll have all 300.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let you do it then.
But don't forget 269 and 296 jokes.
All right.
But yeah, potty humor. It's every episode.
Potty humor.
Oh,
absolutely low brow. Nut. No.
By the way, I'm not done with your phone call with Olivia Dunn.
What?
Like,
no.
Man.
We are done with that skit. That sketch is over.
She's like,
that was going nowhere.
Oh God, I just changed my pants. I have to change them again. Okay, now we're done.
Just no. No. All right.
Imagine if you got that call and it wasn't from like a producer, but it was literally from Olivia Dunn.
I am super excited also for the fact that G4 is coming back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It'd just be nice to know
where, when,
how.
What are we getting? Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn as redoing Attack of the Show? Is that going to come back? Are we going to get X-Play back? What are we getting here? What are we getting? I need to know.
How about some details? I know this is a wrestling podcast, but we need to know.
We need to know.
We're using that very thin veil of Austin Creed being a part of it as to hold on and talk about this longer.
Exactly.
But yeah, so again, fuck you, Austin Creed, for having a great year, but at the same time,
congratulations. Thanks. You're living every geek's dream right now.
I would love to have a recording, though, of that conversation when he got the phone call from his agent saying, you got the gig.
I know.
How high his voice probably got.
Oh my God!
Probably probably as high as it did when he came after doing Paige. Oh!
Oh, dude. Not cool.
I had to go there.
I mean, actually, one thing I do want to see is, once again, having a moment on one of these shows where, much like with Rooster Teeth last year in their Extra Life live stream, for 2019, Xavier Woods, Austin Creed, was handing out chops. And if you could stand up and not drop in any way to them, congratulations, you did well. No one. Everyone buckled.
Well, yeah, because
Even back chops.
well, yes, because everyone thinks, oh, it's just a slap on the chest. It's not gonna hurt.
Bam!
No.
The only way to get that sound is to hit.
Oh, here's the thing, though. Yes, you can. I can make that. You can make that get that same effect by not hurting. But here's the thing, though. They're literally taught how to make it sting.
Well, of course. Because the only way to really be able to sell something is to have it hurt you.
Yeah. Like you think like, oh, you pull your like, yes, they pull it. Imagine they didn't pull it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but everyone thinks, oh, it's not gonna hurt because they pull it. They pull it really. Everyone thinks they
The
pull
chop is one of the least pulled moves.
Well, I know, no, but everyone thinks that it's pulled so back, like it's just a quick sting and you're done.
Nope.
No, because
Nope.
most people, like as in the famous words of what's his name? He's
That
married
guy,
to-
yeah.
to Peyton Royce. Who's married to Peyton Royce? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He's in AEW now. The chairman.
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears said at his wrestling school when he gave a chop to Chris Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Chris
Van Vliet.
Vliet. He's like, yeah, I don't know how to pull my my chops. He's
No.
He's like, yeah, I just never learned, and I
Bam!
I don't care. And gives it to him after already been chopped by every single person in the school
Yep.
and Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. Chris's chest was
I even think Peyton got in on that. I just
purple.
can't remember.
that he had a purple outline
Yeah.
on his
He's like-
chest.
Like, they asked him like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. After that interview, his a few days later, after he did the intro and outro, yeah, he's like, I'm kind of regretting it now. I'm starting to feel it. I'm feeling the results.
It took a little while to settle in.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
It's not too bad, but it's still, yeah, I'm feeling it.
Oh God, why did I say yes to that? No.
So yeah, stop being like acting like you're a tough guy and think pro wrestling doesn't actually hurt.
It does.
It hurts.
Yes, it does.
Take a bump, I dare you, and tell me it didn't hurt.
In your living room right now,
Yeah.
there is a little bit less padding on top of the plywood than what's on a ring.
Yep. So
It's what, quarter inch
yeah, I think so.
quarter-inch foam.
Depending on where you go.
Yeah. WCW back in the day, though, they had some thick foam at one point.
They had thick foam at one point. They had thin foam.
They had almost nothing at one
Yeah.
point. It's the late 90s when they started having more of the thicker stuff.
Yeah, because people were a little bitchy. No.
Well, no, but I mean, when you have people the size of, say, the Big Show,
Yeah.
you kind of have to throw more padding down.
Maybe you need to not be a little bitch.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Big Show. Please don't come and give me a chop.
he's gonna kill you.
I want to survive.
All right, you got something about Impact going on?
Oh yeah, there's a COVID-19 outbreak at the latest.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this is the first one we've heard from Impact. Apparently, because the last round of TV tapings will take them up to their Hard to Kill pay-per-view in January. So they had a bunch of TV tapings over 4 days,
Okay.
and a few people were informed that they need to get monitored, get tested. You know, they were not told who the person was who apparently had COVID, who decided that their were coming to work was more important than anyone else's health.
Huh.
But other people who were not informed were not happy that they were informed through the backstage gossip about it.
Well, yeah, no, that would suck. No offense, but you find out that one of your coworkers has COVID-19,
Yeah.
and you're like, why am I finding out this way?
Wait.
And how long have we known? Oh, we've known for days now. Awesome. Thank you.
Wait, my bad. we've been saying this whole thing wrong. That someone found out they had Steve. They found out that someone had Steve Corino. Gotta bring back
Steve Corino.
Gotta bring that joke back. Look how it went to coronavirus, and no one, people didn't like coronavirus, so people went to Steve Corino, and now people are just straight up like, COVID-19. We're just gonna call it what it is. But yeah, interesting enough, some of the people who were working this past TV tapings, you may not see after Hard to Kill in Impact. Because there's some contracts coming up, and they haven't signed new contracts yet.
What?
Like
No.
like a certain person from the North. I don't know which one. I think it might be Ethan Page.
How far north?
No, the North, the tag team.
The north of the tag team. What?
No, a tag team in.
I didn't
Impact.
realize there was a tag. There was a town named Tag Team.
No, okay. In Impact Wrestling,
Yes.
there's a tag team. Their team name is called the North.
The north of the what?
Oh, shut up. One of them, I don't remember which one, but I think it's Ethan Page. I don't know. His contract is coming up. He has not signed a new contract yet, but the other one does not come up. So it'll be interesting to see if what happens here. But there's apparently a few other big name contracts who have not signed new contracts or new deals yet that come up at the end of the year. So after that, when TV tapings resume and they start getting new content after Hard to Kill, there might be a different type of roster.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see, but time will tell. What else we got on the docket?
We've got. Ooh, Kenny Omega is releasing a supplement. He's getting into the supplement game.
The supplement game?
Pre-workout, bro.
Oh God, I hate pre-workout.
This one's called V-Trigger.
Not surprised you'd call it that.
I thought he was going to call it the Omega. There's probably already something out there called the Omega.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But no, that's
World's
cool.
greatest pre-workout. Best pre-workout machine.
Well, yeah, it's good to see him getting in there, launching something. It launched today,
Yes.
so congratulations on that. Hopefully it'll go well. I'm not big on pre-workout.
I'm not big on workout.
You're not big on doing moving.
I am big on my chair.
You're big on standing still.
I'm not standing still. I wobble and twitch.
I mean,
on.
actually movements that actually would, be good for you.
Yeah, no, screw that. It's called sweating, and fat guy don't sweat.
Yeah, you're fat.
Ugh. You don't make fun of my belly. Oh.
So when's the baby due?
It's 20 years from now.
I never knew it took that long for a food baby to get born.
It happens.
But yeah, so congratulations on that. Hopefully it'll be like I said, I'm not a big fan of it, just because the ones I've had I can't remember the chemical that's in them, that after a few minutes your face starts to tingle.
Oh God, yeah.
And you're just feel like if you don't burn it off, you are like agitated.
See, I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
I know there's
feeling.
I know there's a bunch of pre-workouts that don't have that chemical in it and you don't have that effect, but I haven't used any of those, so I'm just like.
So yeah,
Hopefully it won't have that.
just so everyone knows, it's a supplement line for Redcon 1. The flavor is called V-Trigger. It tastes a lot like lemon heads. So it's a sweet and sour, lemony. I'm trying to figure out what kind of supplement that really is. Yeah, it's a pre-workout.
Okay. Maybe if Omega starts using this, he'll actually get into the shape that he was in for his last match with Okada.
Dude!
He has a little bit of a belly on him.
If he ever shows up with my kind of belly, then we know that we're like, dude, come on.
Then we know that Omega is experiencing his year of 2020.
Omega has really gone Omega.
Yeah.
I really think he should come out just all in red, so everyone be like, "Hey, look, it's Omega Red."
God. But no, yes, he has a little bit of belly, but he's still in great shape. So, but he doesn't have a Jericho belly.
Jericho has reached the dad level of life now.
Yeah. So, but what else have we got on the docket, Adam?
We have to enter the mid card of Doom. Doom!
Why are we talking about the mid card of Doom? Wait, is WWE not reforming Baron Corbin's mid card of Doom?
No,
again?
no. What we're talking about is WWE and their inability to realize how the mid card should be used.
Oh, so in other words, there's literally nothing else to talk about, and we need to fill time. So we're actually gonna have a discussion topic like last week.
Yeah, because we've just hit, like, recording wise 45 minutes.
Yeah. You mean we could, it would be responsible and actually
What? Cut the
digestible.
show early?
Cut the show early. But we don't know how to do that.
What?
We've already established in the show, we do long things here. Long titles, long shows.
Yes, just like our predictions championship belt, which is now the Zop Gaming Northeast New England Undisputed Heavyweight as the buckle turns predictions championship of the world.
Was that what you've been writing over there?
Yes, actually, it has been.
God. You're gonna lose that piece of paper.
Don't worry. I'll probably, rewrite this at some point.
It'll be something completely different.
Yes, like it could be turned into the Zop Gaming YouTube Northeast New England Undisputed Heavyweight YouTube as the buckle turns Twitter. Remember to catch up with us on Twitter. It's ZOP Gaming over there on Twitter.
The Zop Gaming retweets.
Yeah, or you can check out at Zop Gaming Retweets. They're both me. One's on my phone. The other one's on my PC. Zop Gaming Retweets. You'll hear about me more. You know what? Never mind. Predictions championship of the world today.
Oh, God. Wow. But yeah, so we've established we like long things here. So we're going to make this a long show.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was going through my head something similar to that. It was like, wow. Insert joke here. But yeah, so if you're a fan of pro wrestling, which I'm assuming if you're listening to this podcast, you're not, because you're listening to two guys who do not watch pro wrestling
Talk about pro wrestling.
And act like we know about pro wrestling. What we do know
I
about pro
watch a
wrestling.
lot of YouTube videos
Yes,
about pro wrestling.
Exactly, because pro wrestling right now sucks. Well, look, my bad. WWE pro wrestling.
WWE sucks.
And Impact sucks without actual fans.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
It's one of those right now.
And I just have to they don't have TV to watch.
And I'm still waiting to find out who it was that shot John Bravo.
Oh, it
on
was
Impact.
revealed.
It was revealed?
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but it was apparently revealed this past week.
It was the wee nominal one.
No, it wasn't. But yeah, so okay, if you're for those who are wrestling fans, for some reason listening to two wrestling fans who talk about wrestling who don't watch wrestling, that if you go to anywhere else in the pro wrestling business,
Yes.
outside of WWE,
Uh-huh.
the mid card is not a bad place to be.
No, the worst place. You don't want to be on that lower card.
Now you can even the lower card is not bad, depending on
Well, it depends on which way you're going.
exactly.
If you're going down and you're finding yourself stuck on the low card, look, you're gonna help out the younger talent. That's what you're here for.
But anywhere else, the mid card is actually a great place to be. Because one of this topic I've been talking to Adam about for weeks now, and it came about because watching Wrestle Talk and how every time they bitch and complain about Miro being in the mid card of AEW, and I'm like, the mid card in AEW is not a bad place to be.
No.
The mid card of Doom is in WWE is where it's worrisome to be because you're never getting out of it.
Well, it's not just that. You also there's no. So, AEW doesn't really have it yet. They don't really. I mean, the TNT Championship, yes, it's the secondary title.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really. It doesn't feel like everyone's challenging for it. It doesn't seem like it's the secondary. Everyone kind of is in the mix right now.
Also, it's only been around for less than a little bit more than 6 months
Yeah,
now.
so it's not that big of a deal. So because of that, AEW has been working this weird magic within the mid card where they're like, no, like we need audiences to pay attention as to why you guys are having matches.
Yeah.
So here's the reason, and here's your storyline, and here's yours. This is where we want to see you end up. You know, we're going to work you into this, but first we got to get you to go through this, and then you're going to do this.
But not even that. It's not even that. In AEW, you don't have to have a storyline to have a match, because
No.
in AEW, wins mean something, and the ultimate goal is to have a match is to get another win, thus getting you closer to a title opportunity.
Exactly. And also they have Dark,
Yeah.
which is like another, 6 matches a week?
6? Are you fucking kidding me? Last week they had 15.
Yeah, I did see that. I have not been able to watch Dark.
I think the last 2 weeks they had about 13, 14, 15 matches.
I like the idea that Dark is meant to be like, here's just extra matches.
Yeah.
But the wins and losses still matter here.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why, while you have a weekly show, because you can have 2 people facing off with no storyline contact whatsoever, because the point is these 2 want to win, because a win gets them closer to a title shot. Like in fighting.
Yeah.
Why do you think people in MMA fight?
So they can get the win.
Because a win gets them more money and gives them a chance at an opportunity to go further, depending on where you are.
Oh, also, the cool thing about the rankings is that you can challenge people that are like way outside of where you are in your rankings, and they get to go, I mean, yeah, I'll take the match against the guy. He's so far below me that I'm not going to move much if I lose. I mean, if he wins, he's going to get a huge jump, but I am probably going to win.
But not just that.
Boxing does that too.
But not just that, though. Is that if you're on the lower end of the ranking for your division, your goal is to get a win, get a bigger pay.
Yep.
And that win gets you higher up in the rankings, which means you could then be bumped up from your UFC TV show to the pre-show of the pay-per-view.
Right.
And continue to get more wins could then bump you into a really good fight against someone on the main pay-per-view, or spotlight fight on the TV show.
Exactly.
Which will then could get you made there, and you're building your way up to try to get title fights.
Right.
And even if you don't think you could ever get to that level of getting a title fight, because there's some people who are fighters, they're never going to get that level, and you know it, but they're good enough to keep fighting professionally. It just means another win means another good payday, and making money for my family.
Yep.
And if you don't have a family, giving me more money to blow on shit that I want.
I mean, you could just start paying us as well.
Exactly.
We're here. We're here for you.
So the whole thing is, in AEW is, regardless of the storyline, you have a fight to get a win, to get an opportunity towards
and
the title.
AEW does that.
Yes. But here's also, by having these random fights, you build a history with people. So when you actually do have a storyline going on with the same person later down in your career,
there's a callback. You can call back to when they fought the last time.
No, even if it's no dirty finish or anything.
No.
These 2 fought a few years ago. He was a new talent to the company. Only a few years into the business, they've earned a contract at this point through that matchup.
Right.
They worked hard, and now they're in a number 1 contenders match against the person who got him signed.
Yeah.
He beat him to become number 1 contender for the TNT Championship or the World Championship.
Yeah, when he got signed, he technically lost that match. but it looked so good that they signed him anyway.
They
Now he's got to get over this hurdle to be able to go after the TNT title.
Yeah.
There's storyline there, people.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you, like, you have it. So, yes, going back to my point with Miro.
Yeah.
Miro being in the mid-card, yes, I understand why some people are disappointed with it because he was so over
Oh yeah.
in WWE, and he didn't get the opportunities that everyone wanted for him by him coming in and being saddled with Kip Sabian, who's not been pushed in any way, shape, or form, because he was one of the people who got kind of fell through the cracks with introducing so many people,
Yep.
which he didn't fall through the cracks. He had actually plenty of TV time. He just lost a lot
Yeah.
because you can only elevate so many people at certain times.
Exactly.
I have a feeling 2021 is going to be the year where they start to build him up.
Yeah.
As getting
I mean,
wins.
Also, the reason that, every other company seems to have a better mid-card is because every mid-card seems to be designed, every mid-card match is designed to get you towards a goal.
Yeah.
Anybody that's in it, you're like, oh, okay, well, you're going to lose in this match. Guy A and Guy B is going to win, but Guy A, you're going to be chasing after him as he continues to climb because you're going to finally get over him at this event next year.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, you're going to be able to beat everybody that he beats, but this first time, he beats you.
But even if you don't have that event in the books penciled in for a year.
No, but you
from
have
now,
like at some point he's
Yeah.
going to put you over for this for either this championship or
in a match.
he's going to put you over.
Yeah, but the whole point, like, or this person needs to win because they're going into a pay-per-view.
Exactly.
And we want to, this contender for our world championship to, actually look like he deserves to be in for a challenging for a world championship.
I mean, I think what the biggest problem that WWE had regarding their mid-card of doom is the fact that they stepped into 50-50 booking. They made it so that wins and losses were absolutely worthless.
Because the story is what mattered, not the win if they won the match.
Except for the fact that they fail at writing the story too.
No.
If they stepped up and had better story,
No.
I think I would ignore the wins and losses to be like, oh, okay, I just want to see these guys go at it.
No, see, Vince stories fail to do well.
WWE stories fail.
No, because Vince is the one that determines if that story goes, and Vince will rip up scripts to make sure he gets what he wants. We have no idea exactly what the writers are actually getting rejected.
True.
We just know what gets on TV, Vince approves of and likes.
Right.
Even though he changes his fucking mind every 3 weeks. And it's why if you get told someone is Vince is a fan of backstage, literally
Good luck with them.
Literally means no, they're in the doghouse. He doesn't actually see anything from them. He just thinks he does, and
When they disappoint him, it's just going to be downhill from there.
disappointed.
Because he's going to be disappointed by something that they've been doing this entire time,
Yep.
but Vince somehow just never noticed it.
Yeah. Or it's just like means like, oh, he's like he forgets about you. So like Aleister Black.
Yeah.
The whole reason why he's not on TV is not because of his wife.
No.
It's because they literally forgot about him.
Can you imagine working for a company and getting forgotten about working there?
Yeah, because you'd think Vince would like wait, the woman we just had to fire because she violated our edict.
Her husband works for us
Yeah.
too?
You mean
Who's that guy?
You mean works with them? We can bury him as punishment for her sins against
All right,
us.
let's start burying him. Sir, we haven't used him in 6 weeks.
Like
What? Well, who is it? Aleister Black. Who's Aleister what?
Aleister who?
Aleister Black?
Yeah.
Never heard of that guy. All right, never mind then.
Yeah.
Moving on. Shawn Michaels just walks out after no-selling a Randy Orton punt to the head. Yeah, the offices at WWE, a lot of weird shit happens in them.
Yeah. So
Triple H works in his underwear a lot.
a lot more than you think, guys.
Yeah, a lot.
All that footage of him being in a suit. That's just
CGI.
Oh no
Full
no
CGI.
no. That's It's because the cameras are rolling.
They have to remind him before stepping out of the office. Sir, we have the cameras in the hallway. And he's like, oh, I have to put pants on again.
Yep.
Puts the suit on. Looks great.
I know. I remember this thing that was Vince who did that. Vince is actually in jeans and a polo.
Yeah.
When he works, he's actually puts the suit. Got to remember to put the suit on for the cameras.
Oddly enough, weird thing, loves the skinny jeans.
He loves. Yeah, he does.
Really loves the skinny jeans. Pencil cut.
He just can't stand the idea of people seeing him in them.
Oh no, that's why he slips the very straight and slightly baggy, business pants that way it hides.
Yep.
It hides the amazing leg covering base. He's pretty much just wearing yoga pants.
Yeah.
But they're jeans.
Yeah.
I don't know how he gets them on. It's ridiculous. They're like painted on.
Well, see, the thing is, he doesn't have to get them on. It's because he can't get them off, actually.
He's been stuck in them for a couple of years now.
Yeah. He wanted to try them on. He liked the design so much, he wanted to try them on.
And he refuses to allow anyone to cut them off from him.
He found a pair that he could get into. He didn't count the idea of how getting them off was.
Out of them.
And he loves them so much, they're not allowed to be cut off him.
Yeah, I know. It's like, no. We'll figure out. I will get so big that I bust out of them. Sir, it doesn't work that way.
It's like, that means you have to work your legs. I'm going to get so big in my arms
that I burst right out of them.
Burst right out of my jeans.
It does, you know what? Never mind.
But going back to Miro, like everyone's saying like they wanted to see him higher up. I can understand that.
Oh, no. Totally get it.
But you got to look from an executive point of view. Cody, the Bucks, Tony, Kenny, when you say him, where was he in the card for WWE when he was released?
He was mid-card.
Exactly. You could bring him in and try to push him in the main event level.
Yeah.
Immediately. All you're going to get, because you're not going to get this, but you're going to get, see, they're pushing another WWE guy to the top.
Exactly.
They don't care. They don't have any faith in their own talent. Blah, 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 blah. It's a smart move to have him come in.
Yeah.
Be in the mid-card. Show what he can do. Remind people why he was so over.
I mean, honestly, I like the idea that that there is no distinction between their main event card outside of the people that are currently in that storyline.
Yep.
And the rest of the card.
See, honestly, I think there is one. They don't present it like WWE does. There is an actual divide. You do have your main event level talent. But here's the thing, though. Can be like Eddie Kingston's a perfect example of this. The guy's a upper mid card tops.
Yes.
I do not ever see him holding the AEW World Championship. I could be wrong.
I can see him holding it.
No, I can't. Not what I've seen from him lately. I just don't. Right now I can't see it. There's a lot of people like that. I can say the same thing.
Okay.
But doesn't mean that it won't happen. But here's the thing. But he, who is an upper mid-card tops guy in my book, just challenged for the world title.
Yeah.
Like an upper mid-card guy should do from time to time.
Yeah.
Because he crosses over. Having a mid-card once in a very great while, crossing over a whole rank to a main event.
John Silver suddenly is like, so my record says that I'm the number one contender right now. Like, when I won this match, suddenly it moved him up to that spot, and he's like, does that mean? And John Moxley comes out, congratulations, kid. How does it feel? I'm 29.
Taker's just like there. I like you, kid. You got some spoke.
I'm 29.
Anna. Why does that feel like that sounds so familiar? Like that, it just happened that long ago.
Like this week's episode of BTE.
No. Like there's something like that happened today. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't get
it's
it.
Something similar, but not just exactly.
Tim.
Yeah, something like that, but like I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Whatever.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's just.
But it used to be that when you had new talent coming up, occasionally you would have them jump way ahead, either put them into a title match, maybe put the title on them for a moment. A month later, the champion's like, no, I'm taking that back. You got lucky on me that one time, kid.
Well, not just that, but like a good point here was this past week in Dynamite, where you had Hybrid 2 defeat Flight or...
FTR.
No, it's a new team that they literally just signed and that the
Oh
Bucks
yeah.
faced off last week.
Yes.
And they lost. Hybrid 2 won. Now people are like, see, they're burying their own new talent. No, because if you go back in history of wrestling,
The new kid loses.
the new team comes in and loses. Well, that's just gonna be, why should we care? Because it endears them to the crowd.
Because you want to see them win.
To endear them to the crowd, to want to see them win, to build them up so when they get that win, you're excited.
Yeah.
We see,
And their losses should be pretty much that they are really competing with the legend or the older team or wrestler. They're competing with them for the first half of the match. And then they're kind of, because they don't have the years of experience behind them, they start making mistakes as they physically get tired because they don't, like, that's the story of every rookie.
but not just that though, is because when you do that, it's a great way to help build them up. Because here's the thing, what did we say about when AEW first launched? Those first few pay-per-views, free shows before Dynamite started.
Yeah.
You had new people that were being introduced who lost.
Yep.
Did they get over?
Yep.
Wow. You mean someone can get a loss on their record, but still come out looking strong and like they belong there.
I'm just going to point this out, everyone. Orange Cassidy lost his first match in AEW
Yep.
to Pac.
Yep.
It looked good, though.
He came off like a star.
It put him over like there was, like somebody named Rover was calling him.
Yep. Because unlike WWE, where if you lose, you can't look good.
No.
You lost.
You lost. If we think that you need to look good in this match and we're not giving you the win, then it's
We'll do a
it's a
dirty
DQ finish
Yeah.
or it's a bad finish or something.
So like,
Or you got screwed, kid.
because that's the thing. Part of the reason with the WWE they can't make new talent is because they bring them in, they give wins and everything, but as soon as they get that loss, they always did not look their best in the match. They didn't come off like, oh, he lost because this guy just got a lucky break or managed to miss the Black Mass from Aleister Black and
Yeah.
connect with his finisher instead. No, Aleister Black was literally
Squashed.
not even squashed, but just like wasn't allowed to, based on how the match was laid out,
Yeah.
to not look his best. Not for any storyline reason, just because he was not going over.
Right.
Which brings us to another issue with WWE's mid card, is because if they look at you and like, you're mid card.
Run. Just
it's like-
immediately run. If you're a pro wrestler and WWE says you should be part of our mid card, just run.
Yeah.
Just get out of there.
if Vince sees you like, yeah, you're gonna be right in the mid card, the heart of the mid card.
Just
It literally means you have no future in anything but the mid card.
oh yeah.
Even if
We
you
might at some point put a tag team championship on you. Maybe. I don't think
No.
Intercontinental or US title is in your picture either.
No. It's like, you're in the mid card, which means at some point we'll team you up with another mid carder and you'll hold the tag team titles, probably on both shows at some point.
Yeah.
Probably with different people, maybe the same people. Who knows?
Who knows?
You'll definitely have at least a United States or Intercontinental Championship run at some point in your career.
Within the next 15 years.
Yes, at some point.
10 to 15 years.
But
in that range.
it won't mean anything because you'll
It'll-
hold it for about 3 weeks and then. But maybe at that time, if we think you're good, we'll let you have actually a decent reign with it. But don't come asking for a world title opportunity.
Whoa, no.
No.
And do not do not try to get over organically with the crowd anyway. Do not connect with the audience.
Because you'll be sentenced directly to main event.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Vince would say,
And then we'll put you in. If that doesn't hurt you enough, we have superstars. We'll move you over to
Superstars is
superstars.
gone. It's over. It's only main event now.
We'll send you off to
Main event.
no, not even shit. We'll send you to WCW, and you're like, WCW doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly.
That's what we mean.
Exactly. See, I'm pretty
They're
sure.
like, it turns out there's an entire roster of wrestlers still under contract for WCW, and you're like, but there's no show, and they're like, that's exactly right. That's
don't-
where we black hole people.
We don't have to
main
pay-
event. You get used.
We don't have to pay you if you're on WCW's roster because there's no shows.
Oh, that's just mean.
See, I'm pretty sure Vince would say if you get over even more, keep going, we'll demote you to NXT. But I'm pretty sure he's come to
Yeah,
the
at this
realization.
point, it's
he's
not
like,
a bad
Oh
thing.
no, he's like that's actually would be a good thing.
That's
which is why
helpful.
Aleister Black was denied.
Yeah.
To go back there. But it just goes to show like it's just like you cannot get over organically. You're not allowed.
No.
You get over, you get punished because if people in the back, not even necessarily Vince, if people with enough power in the back do not see you as a main event talent, you are not allowed to get over.
Nope.
If you get over on your own,
We will find a way to crush that.
it'll crush you. And if you're doing something that we think is what's over, we'll give it to everyone else so they get over and you get nothing. Like they
Or
did
we ruin whatever it is that made you special through somebody else so that no one thinks you're special anymore.
unless you're Daniel Bryan.
I think, they actively tried. It was
No,
the
no.
audience who was like, no, we're
No,
hanging on to this.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what they tried to do to Daniel Bryan.
The
matter
no
what-
movement.
No matter what they said. No, actually, that was before.
Oh, yeah, that was
That was
before.
before his breakout. The yes chant got over.
Yes.
And then they turned him heel. He did the no. It's just
It
the
was
opposite.
the
But when he came
the
back around,
organic turn
when he
back.
when he came, the organic turned back and the yes, they thought that was over, not Daniel. So they gave it to the Big Show. Yes, people were doing it because they like to do it, but they didn't. But nowhere like when Daniel was doing it.
No, in fact, Daniel Bryan didn't even have to like be doing it.
No.
He'd just
People were
stand
like-
there and people would be like, yes, yes,
Or
yes.
literally as Triple H is trying to announce something.
Yeah.
Say Daniel Bryan and interrupt your show, cut you off because you're not acknowledging the guy who's in the ring, and he's just like,
All right, I see what's going on.
I'm not supposed to acknowledge this. They're trying to actively end my push because they want me, but I don't think it's working.
Yeah.
No matter what WWE tries to tell you, the plan for WrestleMania 30 was not Daniel Bryan.
No.
The plan was Batista, Randy Orton on their own because Daniel Bryan wasn't over. We don't want him to be over. He's too small. He's a B-plus player. And when CM Punk finally left, hurting Triple H's feelings
Yeah.
and Vince and all that, they kind of like, oh crap, once this gets out, we're fucked. It's just gonna they're gonna just rally around Daniel. Might as well just put him with him.
Yeah, we'll find a story, slide him in there.
And we'll get it. We'll do him at WrestleMania. We'll give him a feel good moment. But he's
Yeah.
gonna get crushed by Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Oh, he got a concussion. He's had to forfeit the title. Damn it!
Damn it, we can't crutch him.
We can't. I guess we have to do it to Cena. And everyone's like, yes. He's like,
Even John's like, I'll do it.
I'll do that. But and then Vince is like, no, he's our faith. Because you knew immediately the next month when he actually got some offense off, they were trying to correct the mistake of crushing him. And you're just like, that's what we loved. We loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was basically showing us that
The Beast Incarnate is back, baby.
Not just back.
And the biggest man in your company right now just had his ass handed to
he
him.
just couldn't handle him.
Yeah.
So
That's how you build a beast.
But-
Can you imagine if they had done something like that to Hogan?
Oh, I know.
And Hogan had actually gone with it? And it was like, I don't know, Vader or Bam Bigelow. Just out of the blue, first match back. Like, you're just like, you
It
know,
wasn't the first match back, but like
but you had been
half
having
off
them
of being-
small.
half after beating the Undertaker's streak.
Yeah. or more accurately, I'm talking about Hogan.
No,
But,
I'm talking about because Brock just beat the
Yeah.
streak at WrestleMania 30. So when he
But
did
you
it,
got like Vader or Bam Bam
Yeah.
coming up through the ranks. They're just destroying everything in their sights. They get onto the other side of the ring from Hogan and they destroy him in the first match. And you're like, Hogan just got destroyed.
Yeah.
The bad guy won. What do we do here? And it was a clean finish.
Hogan do that? No.
I know.
Just literally the
In
NWO,
a perfect world, it happened.
and the NWO is literally the showing that Hogan was literally a heel all along.
I know. Because he stopped doing heelish things when he became a heel.
But yeah, it just goes to show you that WWE, they don't fucking care about their mid card. It's the main event or whatever, because
Yeah.
the main event is where we get our money from. But you're most profitable from a business of your product, not everything else on the side and everything, but from the core of the product, the Attitude Era. They had a hot main event scene.
Everyone seemed to be tied into somebody else's storyline in some way.
Not just that, but also their fucking mid card. Oh my god!
Well,
It was an amazing mid card.
Think about it. Everyone on the mid card was tied to somebody in the main event.
Not just tied to the main event, but we're also tied to each other.
Yeah.
You had a strong mid card, unlike WCW at the
You had
time.
the Ministry, you had DX, you had factions.
Yes. But not just that, but when you go to look at what WCW did in '99, turn their entire mid card heel against the Millionaires Club. Because that's how you make your stars.
It was weird.
The whole idea was really to try to make the baby faces on the New Blood Uber faction was supposed to be the baby faces.
Yeah.
Because the whole storyline was saying, see, these guys, they've been around for so long, they won't put over new talent. They won't build anyone. And everyone's going like, we like these guys because we know who they are. Who are these fucking people you're trying to show right here?
Yep.
We don't care about them because we don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Give us a reason to care about them.
Oh,
But they won't put them over. But I don't know who that fucking person is.
here talking about people not getting put over. I've heard that Retribution has been moved to main event.
Yeah, so is Miz and Morrison.
I mean, for those guys, it may be more of a, hey, you're being moved over to main event. Enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Retribution is like, so Colt Cabana had more work with us than what we have for you. Here's main event. We might be able to figure out something to put you over there.
It'll be interesting to see. I think it literally is just a holdover because they had.
You guys can, all of you can wrestle with Zack Ryder's imaginary friend, Mojo Rawley.
And Tucker.
And Tucker, who's also there. Oh, God.
Who's Mojo Rawley's imaginary friend?
Yeah. God.
No, my bad. Otis's imaginary friend.
Just, I feel bad. I feel bad for him.
Again, it does seem like it's more of it was a holdover because of talent that they just weren't going to be using for Survivor Series, and that's what the focus was.
Yeah.
On the Fallout, for the Fallout. Only time will tell, but yeah, it's just like you look at AEW, you look at Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan.
Hell, AAA.
I'd say AAA, but I don't honestly know anything about AAA in their mid card. But I'm pretty sure their mid card can't be any worse off than WWE's.
Hey, you know what? Look at New England Wrestling Alliance. We have a mid-card TV title that anyone goes for.
No one gives a fuck about NUA.
It is an amazing show.
And I said no one fucking cares.
Hey.
And when I say that, I mean no one fucking cares what your opinion is.
I don't like your attitude. I'm going to have to ask you to wrap things up here. Move along, sir.
I will wrap things up when I'm good and ready. Now, as I was saying, look at... Oh, wait, that was our last point.
Yeah, that was kind of our last point.
That was our last point.
Yeah.
I'm not wrapping up because you told me to wrap things up. I'm wrapping up because we ran out of points.
Right? Maybe I recognized that we had run out of points.
No, you didn't. I mean, if I look close enough, I could come up with some more points because, come on, it's WWE's mid-card.
Fair enough, yeah.
But yes, you get to the point. if you go being in the mid card is not a bad thing.
No.
Miro being in AEW's mid card is not a bad thing.
No.
It lets him help out up and coming talent of Kip Sabian, showing
Yes.
what he can do, and then he can launch out of that and build up towards where we want him to be.
Exactly.
Because we all know he's capable of this, and we all know he loves the idea of the best man gimmick.
Yeah.
Like when he was pitched this, he's like, I don't care if it was with Kip or if it's just that storyline. Because Jericho was like, you don't even if you weren't with Kip, you could still do that. Like, yeah. It's like the best man Miro. I love that. So he actually is enjoying what he's doing in there. So if he's enjoying it, regardless of what we want it, shouldn't we be happy that he's actually doing something he's having fun with?
Yeah.
Because that's important, because that will allow him to develop this character in a way that will get over. That means when he gets over, it means he goes up the card and he gets to the spot where we know he should be.
Right.
You can't bring every single town over and put them, even though we know they're main event level, put them right in the
Not
mid-card.
everyone can be in the main event right now.
Because it just gives WWE only the thing. See, they're pushing over WWE guys because their talent sucks. Well,
See, I have one mid-card guy that I can't wait for him to be able to step up to that main event. And that's Adam Page.
Oh yeah.
What I would love to see is that the week before the Omega and Moxley championship match.
That we're all convinced is going to happen.
Yes, it's going to happen. The week before, Page attacks Omega, and boom, Omega's out of the match. Moxley doesn't have an opponent. Adam Page just steps up.
Yeah.
And you're like, see, that's how you have to have like that mid-card guy that's moving up.
Yeah.
Moves up through either pure determination, they're winning, or through a series of events putting them into that position.
Yep.
Page moving up because Kenny's injured.
Yep.
You know, okay, that's cool.
It's also, but when you look at it this way, another way is like, it's rare when you put someone who makes that step up to the main event, they stay in the main event.
That's true.
It's very, very rare. You get a Shawn Michaels level. When
Yeah.
he won the world title, he stayed in the world title picture.
All the way up to pretty much his retirement and departure.
Both of them.
Really, I only count the first one. No,
Yeah.
no. Second one,
didn't
no match ever happened. Well, yeah, sorry.
Technically, he was only retired because of his back injury.
Yeah, he was out on injury reserve.
He considered himself retired for
Yes.
the longest time, but it was never like WWE announced that he was officially retired.
Nope.
Because he could show back up on TV.
Right.
And he would hit super kicks on people. So, but yes, it's rare you get that person who, when they actually hit that main event, they're at that main event and they don't go down.
Yeah.
You get the Eddie Guerrero situation where, okay, he's fucking over. Let's put the belt on him. Oh, he's not doing it's not. And most times we put them on the first time, the belt is not the ratings will fluctuate for someone we've never seen the belt on.
Yeah, it happens.
Like, you put the belt on this guy. I can't believe you put the belt on this guy, which is basically what they did with Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
You know, he was awesome. And then they took the belt off him. And then everyone's like, oh, I don't think they'll ever put the belt on him because he didn't get because it was the first time.
It happens.
It happens all the time that way. And what happened, what was going to happen right before he passed away? He was actually going to be put the world title back on him.
Very true.
Because he came down, he didn't let it get to him. He went back down into the upper mid card for a while, and then he proved himself, and the fans were there. So that's what generally happens. And when you have a good mid card, that's what you do. That's how you make stars. Adams basically gave me the, oh my god, shut up, wrap up the show sign.
Jesus, dude. 10 more minutes after being told, wrap it up, and you're like, well, that was the last point. Here's another run.
That's my summary. I was summarizing everything up.
That wasn't a summary.
Yes,
You went
it
off on completely new stuff.
No, I didn't. I was
Anyway,
giving more examples.
wrap up the damn show.
Adam, I'm getting this idea that you really want me to wrap up the show.
Yes.
So like and subscribe, and get bent joke here.
I mean, that's the formula.
Oh, you actually I have time to actually do the full close.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you
okay.
do.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the end of the show. Comment down below what you thought of our discussion about the mid card.
Yep. You got the comment thing down there. Okay.
Yeah, we're not on a camera, dude. I don't know why you make motions. It's not like they can see us.
I'm
Jeez,
making sure you're clicking off the.
I would never do.
You're going through the
something like that.
checklist.
I would never do something like that ever. Anyway, since it's right there, and you're gonna give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button,
Ding.
ring that bell,
Ding. Ding.
make sure you turn on all notifications so you know when all other Zop Gaming content go live.
Thank you so much for that.
Adam,
Yeah.
get bent like that Michael sweatshirt.
It's an awesome sweat. It's a sweater. It's not a sweatshirt. You keep calling it a sweatshirt. What the hell?